Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Francis. I am one of your chemistry teachers, along with Mrs. Olson and Miss Nixon this year. Today I have a little tutorial for you that is going to teach you how to make a straight edge if you don't have one for our Building the Periodic Table activity. This tutorial is going to be able to give you some tools that you can also use for test taking. And so let's get started. I have a piece of 8.5 by 11 paper. You could use really any size. If you don't have blank paper, it's okay. I would even just go to my junk mail and grab a piece out of there. And so let's get started. What we're going to do is turn our paper just a little bit. I'm going to take the top corner and I'm going to pull it back over. And the idea is to try to get a fairly long straight edge. So what I've done is pulled it all the way over here and made sure not to go corner to corner. And then I'm just going to take my fingers from the middle and press down. Voila. Now we have a really nice straight edge. So one of the ways I can use this is I'm going from point to point. I now have something to rest my pencil up against, and I get a really nice straight line. Now, I told you that you could also use this in some test taking, and actually it might be helpful for our activity today, is I can take this and I can take one edge, I'll take the corner, and I'm going to try to line up the straight edge here with the straight edge over here by just folding it over. I'm going to get those as lined up as possible. I like to feel on the edge to see if part of it is hanging over. And now you'll see I have a nice 90-degree angle. Okay, and so we can use this to line up our points. And I thought I'd show you how you might use this test taking. So sometimes you're asked to read a portion of the graph, and we end up taking our pencil and we try to draw a straight line. And the farther away the point is from maybe the axis that you're trying to look at, the harder it becomes. So you can use this piece of paper, and I usually just use another piece of my test, and I can use it to line up. So here, what I'll do is take the straight edge and I'm going to line it up with my point. So now the straight edge is here, and now I've got it up to my point, and I can draw a very nice line to help me figure out where that line ends up. And I can do the same over here. I'm just flipping my paper over. Again, one of the straight edges, and then I'm going to line it up here. And I've got to make sure it's not crooked like this, but lined up with the line on the graph. And then the other straight edge going through my point. And then again, I can draw that nice line. And it really gives me a really good look at where that point lines up on the graph. Okay, happy building. If you need to make a ruler, please watch the next video on how to create a ruler out of an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper.